Have you ever wondered what it would be like to completely unplug? Not just a digital detox for a weekend, but a full-on return to a simpler way of life, without any of the modern tools we take for granted? No power drills, no chainsaws, not even a modern axe from the hardware store. Well, that's exactly what I've been doing for the past year, right here in this patch of wilderness I now call home. And today I want to take you along and show you what a day in this life really looks like. It's not about survivalism or prepping for doomsday. It's about reconnecting with ancient skills and discovering a deeper sense of capability and peace. The first thing on the agenda every morning is fire. Without a lighter or matches, I rely on a bow drill, a technique our ancestors used for thousands of years. It's all about friction. You see this spindle, this fireboard in the bow? By spinning the spindle rapidly against the board, I create a fine, hot dust called a coal. It's a delicate process. You need the right wood, the right pressure, and a whole lot of patience. There it is. See that wisp of smoke? I gently transfer this glowing ember into a tinder bundle. I'm using dried grass and cedar bark today. And then I just give it a little breath. And there we have it, fire, the heart of our camp. It's my stove, my heater, and my light for the evening. There's something truly magical about creating fire with your own two hands. With the fire going, it's time to think about breakfast. I can't just open a fridge. Foraging is a huge part of my diet. This morning, I'm heading down to the creek. The water is crystal clear, but I'll still boil it to be safe. Along the way, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Look here. These are cattails. They're like the supermarket of the swamp. The young shoots can be eaten raw or cooked, and the rootstock is a great source of starch. Learning to identify edible plants is a skill that takes time and caution, but it turns the entire forest into your pantry. It forces you to be present, to pay attention to the seasons and the subtle changes in the environment around you. Next up is my main project for the week, finishing this shelter. As you can see, I'm not using nails or screws. Every joint is held together with cordage I made from tree bark and precisely carved notches. Today, I need to split a log to create a few more planks for the roof. Without a modern saw, I use wooden wedges and a heavy mallet, which is basically just a hefty piece of wood. I start by carefully carving a small groove with my flint knife. Then I place the first wedge and start striking. You listen to the wood, you follow the grain. It's a slow, physical process, but incredibly rewarding. Each strike is a conversation with the material. This isn't just about building a roof. It's about understanding the very nature of wood itself. You learn its strengths, its weaknesses, and how to work with it, not against it. Let's talk about tools. Every tool I use, I've made myself from materials found right here. This knife blade is a piece of flint I shaped through a process called knapping. It's incredibly sharp, perfect for carving wood or processing food. This axe head is ground stone, a tougher rock that I spent days shaping by grinding it against sandstone with water and sand. The handle is hickory, chosen for its strength and flexibility, and it's attached using sinew and pine pitch glue. Making your own tools changes your relationship with them. You don't just use them, you understand them. You know how to repair them, how to sharpen them, and you appreciate the effort that went into their creation. It makes every task, no matter how simple, feel meaningful. As the sun starts to dip lower, my focus shifts to preparing for the evening. I'll gather more firewood, ensuring I have enough to last through the night. The fire is not just for warmth. Its light keeps the deep darkness of the woods at bay and provides a sense of security. I'll cook my dinner. Today it's some foraged roots and a fish I was lucky enough to catch using a simple gorge hook I carved. As I sit here by the fire, listening to the sounds of the forest, there's a profound sense of peace. The day's work was hard, my muscles are tired, but my mind is clear. Out here, you don't worry about emails or deadlines. Your concerns are immediate and real: shelter, water, fire, food. Living this way has taught me so much. It's taught me patience and resilience. When your only tools are what you can make, you learn to slow down, to think through problems, and to appreciate small victories. It has shown me that we are far more capable than we think. The skills to live this way aren't lost. They're just dormant, waiting to be rediscovered within us. It's a connection to our shared human history. Every time I light a fire with a bow drill or carve a spoon from a piece of wood, I feel a link to countless generations of ancestors who did the same. This lifestyle isn't for everyone, and it's certainly not easy. There are days of frustration, failure, and discomfort, but the rewards are immense. It's the satisfaction of drinking water you purified, eating food you gathered, and sleeping in a shelter you built with your own hands. It's a deep, quiet confidence that comes from genuine self-reliance. It's about stripping away the non-essentials to find what truly matters. It's not about rejecting the modern world, but about understanding the foundations upon which it was built. And that's a glimpse into my life off-grid without modern tools. It's a continuous journey of learning, of challenges, and of discovering the incredible ingenuity of the human spirit. It reminds me that the most powerful tool we will ever possess is the one right here, our own creativity and determination. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has inspired you in some small way, perhaps to learn a new skill, or simply to look at the world around you with fresh eyes. If you enjoyed this journey and want to see more of my projects and life out here, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me continue to share this adventure with you all. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.